Back here on a special opening day edition of the MLB pregame show. Matt Vasgersian here counting down the minutes until the new season gets underway. And before it does, we'll check out our first Topps Player Spotlight. Tom Seaver is our subject, as he led the National League in wins a year ago, pacing the senior circuit in a category that gets a lot of attention but doesn't necessarily determine the league's best overall pitcher.
Well, that's right, Matt. He obviously put together an incredible season last year, but wins, they can be overvalued by some. But there's always pitchers who pitch great, don't get as much run support, and as a result, they end up with less wins than some of the other top pitchers. But regardless, teams will always take guys who can rack up the W's, so we'll see if he can repeat his league-leading performance this year.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. Time for baseball on the show as we get you set for baseball at a place they call The Bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Philadelphia Phillies.
Before we get too much further, here's a look at each manager's starting lineup here for the opener. Ben Revere will step in now to lead things off in the home half.
Ever throw it for a strike? I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Batting second, the shortstop,
Bob Farmer will dig in here. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
Yeah, good pitch there. Gets him his first strikeout, and already you get the sense that this might turn into one heck of a pitcher.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. And the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. After 1, no score. Dominic Brown will start things off in the bottom of the second. The 0-2 once more. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Here's John Mayberry.
One down.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, it's been something of a strikeout fest here to start this game off. Already 4 strikeouts now in the first 5 batters. Now that's going to be a tough pace to keep up.
Right here, one time.
Into the box, Sammy McCann.
Hey, come on now.
As he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Bases are empty here. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Vince Harmon makes his way to the plate to get another 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Here's Cody Ashe. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Nothing our score. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down.
Well, they're going to rule this one a base hit. Once again, I'm not so sure about it. You'll see right here, this ball gets on him pretty quick. At least got it knocked down. Instead, he gives him the old matador defense right there, and it skips right by him into the outfield.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Ben Revere will dig in again. He grounded out to start.
Well, no taking now.
And hold that thought as that's a strikeout for out number 3. So the inning will come to an end. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. 3 innings in the book. Still no score on the show. Bob Farmer will lead things off here in the hoop.
Good pitch.
Castro now at short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. A chance for last year's MVP runner-up with the bases 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Here's the left-handed hitting Dominic Brown as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Still 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. It remains 1-0. The inning. John Mayberry stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And
Let's go.
now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mass, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. If he keeps throwing the way he is, he can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Vince Harmon will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first again. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail this one 1-0. Cody Ashe will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
And they took him right up the elevator shaft on these 3 pitches. You can chart where they are. First one low, second one about belt high, and then the third one up around the letters. 3 different locations, each yielding the same result.
Ryan Howard is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
Number 6.
That's bullpen. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow.
All you, take it.
Quentin is right there.
I got it.
And he's got it for out number 2.
And I'll tell you what, a 3-0 lead with the way this guy's throwing must look like a 10-0 lead to me.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
And it goes without saying, but
He's ready now, the pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1, still down 3-0. Here on opening day. Tom Seaver will stand in. Here's the first offering.
Right here.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And that one's out of here. What another nickel in the merry-go-round. This one is getting ugly. So a 3-run shot to right center field. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
sometimes as a pitcher, you just have to challenge guys up in the zone. The only thing is, it just can't be over the middle of the plate. Here he got the fastball up all right, but he didn't get it in. You saw the arm extension there, and this ball gets hit a lot.
Chris Davis will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless. And this is lined into right field, and he's aboard here with the leadoff single.
Hold it.
Dominic Brown will stand in 0 for 2 in the strike one. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. The second for 1. Back to first, and they'll get Brown as well. A double play. John Mayberry will dig in for the third time now.
They've held this lineup at bay.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but that's the third strike and the third out. Side is retired. Phillies go down quietly there. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Sammy McCann will lead things off.
Here, need ya.
Goes the other way, and he got a lot of it out to deep left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact. As you get a look at his line so far, through 7 1/3 innings now, they've just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. Cody Ashe will stand in now. He's singled, 0-1. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Come on, slide.
Throw
Get
into
down,
third.
get down.
And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. A.J. Pollard will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Runners leap from first and third. Here's the pitch. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. time to get him at the plate, and that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away.
As a runner at third base, you don't have the luxury of being able to really analyze whether you should run or not. It's a split-second decision. So once he sees this ball kick away, he just turns on the jets. But it's corralled quickly behind the plate. He gets back to tag him out.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. We've played 8 full. It's the Mets 6 and the Phillies nothing.
Your attention.
Justin DeFreitas will come on now in a mop-up role. Pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive to center field.
Turn, have a look.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. And that hit certainly represents something of a milestone for him. Number 1,000 for his career.
Yeah, that's a nice achievement for him, Matt. It's a long way from the numbers some of the all-time greats put up, but it's certainly very respectable.
Ben Revere will be tasked now with leading things off in there. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. Oh, a tough play. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Man, has this infield defense been tight today? And you know, that's usually the case in a shutout like this, but boy, here's another great play to take away a hit, and that's not the first time in this game either.
In now, Bob Farmer, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And a diving try, but it's off his glove, and that ought to be a 1-out hit. Chris Davis will dig in. He swing and a miss, 1-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Castro for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
You have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. That's how you want to get your season started.